Yo guys, what's going on? It's Duel Unlocked here, and today I'm going to be showcasing you a 20-0 deck list. That's right, we went 20-0 with Makira the Destructor. I'm not sure if I said that right, but this new skill is insane, especially in Exosisters. So this is the deck list here. It's a pretty standard Exosister list. The only thing is you're going to be running the Makira Judgment skill, as well as one copy of Makira the Destructor, and then everything else is pretty much the same. But what the skill does is during the main phase, you can either draw a card or add the Makira the Destructor from your deck to your hand, then shuffle one card from your hand into the deck. This turn, you can normal summon one Makira, you get an extra normal summon of Makira the Destructor. And the second part of the skill is reveal a Makira the Destructor, add a random trap card from your deck to your hand. This turn, you can activate one trap card from your hand. So the idea behind running Exosisters for this skill is to be able to use Vadis turn 1. And this will allow you to get your Sophia as well as your Irene, which can help draw the deck for text. So you're going to be going like crazy through the deck through all sorts of different summons here. As well as, it is sometimes a 50-50 because you do have to play two different traps with the skill. However, you do have Exosister packs, which can search for the other trap. We do want to see Vadis more often than Returnia, but seeing Returnia is not bad, especially going second, because if you make an Xyz and then can activate Returnia from hand, so you make Michaelis, that's banish 3 cards right there. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's go and get into those replays. We'll start off with... We played a lot of Despia, but we'll start here. I did stream the entire... a lot of the games as well, so you guys can go check that. My latest stream, if you guys want to go check that out too. So we're going to start off here. We're on a 9-game win streak. We're going to go in second into Despia. We'll fast forward the Despia player's turn here. Standard Despia stuff, I believe. Although I think they're on 20 cards, which is a little weird. And then we're going to Veiler this because we didn't see any delay, which is fine. So immediately they're going to activate Skull Invitation. So what are we going to do? We're going to go and use our skill, grab the Makira, return a card. This is going to allow us to get a trap. We're going to grab it. This time we ended up getting Returnia instead of the other trap, so that's fine. Masquerade is going to loot. So they're going to activate Brandon in red here on my Martha activation. So now they're going to Quertus. Summon here, summon 2. Skull Invitation is going to do 300. Tragedy effect as well is going to activate here. We're going to grab the Comedy. We're going to go for Michaelis. We're going to go and attempt to banish the Masquerade, which will be successful. We're going to activate Returnia effect to attempt to banish multiple cards here, but unfortunately for us, it does get stopped by the Comedy. I should have targeted a Despia card there, and I think we would have been fine. Because then I could have banished... yeah, I could have banished it again. But it's fine. Skull Invitation's going to do 300. We're going to Ellis. Normal summon again. We're going to bounce. Here, Skull Invitation minus 300, where this effect has to activate. Then we go in for the Magnifica effect to banish the field spell. We're at 200 life points. We go in with Makira and 28 GG's. So that is going to be game 1 of our replays. Let's take a look at a replay versus Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is a bit hard going first. I do think going second, it's very doable. Of course, you still are going to have the weaknesses of potentially like normal Exosisters with like a Book of Eclipse and stuff. So yeah, this is us going to be going second into Blue Eyes. There goes Kaiba Man the Legend. Normal summon the Blue Eyes. Alternative. Sets the True Light. Seals True Light. Summon Spirit Dragon. Alright. So we're going to go and grab the Makira, grab our trap, send back this. We're going to Book of Eclipse. I think they seals here, thinking they didn't realize what they do, but there's Deep Eyes Dragon. Pretty weird turn by Blue Eyes, of course, but we'll just go and keep playing through it. Majesty, they're going to pop 2. We're gonna go and summon Stella, make Michaelis effect, grab the Pax, Michaelis effect to banish, Pax effect to grab another Ellis. We can special summon the Ellis, we can normal summon the Makira, go into the Capstel can then grab another Exosister. But you can see like just how many cards is. I think another weakness, of course, is going to be Droll, because you're gonna be wanting to add a million cards there. They had the Ritual in hand, so we banished that. Thankfully, they didn't activate it. If they did activate it, we still would have been able to banish it anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. So yeah, there's a game versus Blue Eyes. We have another game versus Blue Eyes here as well. But yeah, so it was through Platinum, but we did play a little bit in Legend as well on the streak. So this guy's on an 11-game win streak. We're going to be going second. We have Double Cosmic and Droplet. Veiler, draw 2. Orcust stuff. Harp. Cosmic's going to be like amazing here for us because we can force it out. Skeleton. So we're going to immediately Cosmic. They're going to do a million other effects. And that's fine. We're going to go Cosmic again. Grab the Makira. And then this time, we get Returnia again. We can always grab the other trap. So you can always grab the other trap right here, like you said. We could also grab Martha. Either one works. We're going to go Vadis here. Sophia effect to draw. Irene effect to send the Returnia back. Michaelis effect, because we already have the Martha. If we didn't have the Martha, we'd go for the Capstel. We're going to banish. Martha summon the Ellis, summon the Capstel effect to add another card. Grabs the Martha, makes Magnifica effect, banish, 28, GG's. So yeah, stop their 11-game win streak there, which was pretty nice. Here's another one versus Blue Eyes. Alright, so they're also on a win streak here. On a 4-win streak. We're going to be going first into Blue Eyes. So I'll show you what a board looks like. So we're going to use our skill. We have 2 Marthas, so we're going to send one of them back. We're going to use the Makira's Judgment. We do get the Vadis this time, which is better. We're going to start using Martha because we want to deck thin the deck as much as possible. Go into the Capstel effect to grab another one here, which is going to just grab a Martha. We're going to go and activate Vadis here. Sophia effect to draw. Irene effect to draw another card. We send back Martha to draw Martha, the classic. Michaelis to get the Returnia. Pax effect to get the this to potentially stop a Majesty if our opponent doesn't open a Blue Eyes immediately. We have a chance. We call Nib so they can't Nibiru us, but they probably already was way past 5 summons. We have to immediately use this here because if we don't, then they can just skill. And then we want to be able to exceed as soon as possible to call Majesty. So that is what we do. We do call the Majesty here. We're going to go and add another Blue Eyes in hand. Reveal the Blue Eyes. Special the alternative. Alternative effect is not going to be activated here because we're going to banish it. Majesty, they're going to set the True Light. So they do know about the fact that it's negated, but we are going to go and Cosmic as well as Chain here to summon Michaelis. So we have a banish and a negate still. So they're going to Kaiba Man. We're going to negate it with the other Exosister. And we still have a banish here, so we're going to banish the Kaiba Man at the end phase. In case there was any other stuff here, we're just going to go Magnifica, crash in for 36, GG's. So yeah, that was pretty nice into Blue Eyes. We have 3 more replays here, so you guys can see it all again. So you can see we're getting a bit higher in the streak now. So yeah, we're up to 11 now. Into Despia. Despia going first is really nice. So we open the Makira here. We're just gonna... I should have used the draw. I should have just used the other part first so I could have sent back the Makira. But yeah, we get the Vadis. Vadis effect summons Sophia effect to draw, Irene effect to get another draw, send one and draw. And you can see we're at 48 under life as well. So you gain a lot of life back as well with this, which is really nice. Martha effect, summon 2. Make the Michaelis. Michaelis effect can then go ahead and grab us the Returnia. So look at how many techs we have in our hand. It's kind of insane. Magnifica, set 3. They're gonna use their skill here. I decided not to Veiler their monster here because they have the Branded in red, so I felt like it would be kind of useless. So I let that get the Branded opening. They're gonna get Branded opening here. They're gonna attempt to use the Theater. Theater effect, we are gonna go and Cosmic it. They're gonna use the Branded in red here immediately, but Returnia does banish from the grave, so that does counter them very nicely. So Exosisters going first has a pretty good matchup into Despia, as long as you don't get Book of Eclipse, of course. Here is one into Rockets as well. So we're up to a 13 win streak here. Transcending Strain. Makira's Judgment. Grab this, send it back. Send back the Sophia so we can potentially draw it. We're going to grab the Vadis. Activate the Vadis. Summon 1, summon 2. Sophia effect to draw. Irene effect to draw again. We draw into another Cosmic. Capstel effect. Capstel effect will grab us the Martha. Martha can summon itself. Grab the Ellis. Normal summon the Makira here. Make the Michaelis. So now we have a ton of cards on field. We're going to make the Magnifica. Set 3. Transcending Strength. They're going to attempt to Boral. I am going to use my Magnifica here to chain both effects. So we're going to banish the Boral as well as go into the Michaelis. So we have the banish as well as they don't have their thing here. I was almost tempted to banish this, but I'm like, they probably have it anyway already. So thankfully I didn't. As you can see, they already did have the Rokket Synchron in hand to grab the Absolouter Dragon. Activates the Quick Launch here. Quick Launch effect to summon the Tracer. Michaelis effect is going to banish this Absolouter. I know they have Tracer here, but I do have the Droplet, so I can Droplet send spell in case they have a spell to respond to it. So we negate the Tracer. This card's going to get banished. They're going to go for the Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect to grab the Boot Sector Launch. They're going to activate the Boot Sector Launch. They're going to attempt to normal summon the Rokket Synchron, and then they're going to attempt to, but they have nothing to bring back because Absolouter is banished. We're going to Cosmic this. Striker Dragon effect. I let this go through because they've already used their normal summon. And then Martha can go into our effects negator right there, and then Returnia, banish both in the end phase. There was just 2 bluffs anyway. And GG's. Alright, and then this one was to get to 20-0 with the deck. You can see right here. We're 19, and this is for 20. I haven't actually lost yet, by the way. I just had to stop because I had to go. So technically, it could be more at the end of the streak, but who knows? I figured 20 is a good stopping point. There's the Martha. Martha summon Ellis, brings the Michaelis. Grabs the Returnia. Makira effect, summons, or activates Vadis here. Sophia effect, draw, Irene effect, send back, get another draw. We grab Stella. Capstel effect to grab another Exosister. We're going to grab Ellis. Normal summon Stella. Stella effect. Summon Ellis. Get the 800. Pax effect to grab this. We're going to activate this. We're going to set 2. We're going to make Magnifica. We have 2 Exosisters as well, so the boards do vary a little bit. We're going to attempt to use Circle. We're going to banish that. And we're going to respond. And they're like, nah, I'm done. Get me out. There's too much. But yeah, like, you can see the boards are like really good, especially when you go first. I mean, going second, you can still do things. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember that like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time. This deck is a lot of fun. I highly recommend you try it if you do have Exosisters. Peace out, everyone.